will carry you home. I will carry you home. With you got nowhere to go, I need you to know I will carry you home. Carry you home.
Singapore 124, number 5.
Number 5.
And,
Well, hello everybody. Hope we're all well. Is anybody watching?
Singapore 286. Singapore 286.
Singapore 286, copy.
Not sure anybody's about
Singapore
today.
287, stand by.
I need to change a few things on here.
United 83, something information kilo.
Don't need that.
Clear to Medan, we're on board Boeing 777-300.
That one.
United 83, 17, stand by clear, number 4.
Da, da, da.
Electric 1,1,1.
Contact number 5. Contact 410, number 5. Singapore 10, clear.
Was that for 64124?
Singapore 124, negative, sorry. Break Singapore 280.
Singapore Square, go ahead.
Singapore 280 to Singapore. Delta to Delta, runway 25 right. Initial 5,000, Fox 6246.
This is Singapore Delta to Delta departure, runway 25 right, initial climb 5000 and 6246 for the Scock, Singapore 30 information kilo.
Singapore 283 right, correct, contact ground 120.
120, definitive 6.7.
Skyway 20 Yankee, clear. 20 Yankee, clear to Kuala Lumpur, Delta to Delta, runway 25 right, initial 5,000, Fox 6357. Skyway 20 Yankee, prepare, correct, contact ground 121, destination. You are welcome. Singapore 124 clearance.
Singapore 124, go ahead.
Singapore 124 key to destination. Delta 2 Delta, runway 25 right. Initial 5,000, squawk 630.
Cleared to Singapore via Delta 2 Delta departure. Runway 25 right.
Okay.
5,000, squawk 630.
Right. We've got 15 minutes before we're due for departure. So I'm gonna go and get my drinks. I need to get into the queue for I need to get into the queue for departure clearance. I've set everything up in the FMC, so that's good. All of our critical data is in. A little bit of... According to this, I'm getting 160 frames per second. I don't believe that in the slightest. Let me just check something to make sure. No, that's the wrong button. General options.
Lufthansa 28 Alpha Rica is correct.
Yeah, that's
Contact
fine.
ground 121.6.
Zoom.
Sorry.
Well, right, I will be back in a minute.
Lufthansa 28 Alpha, contact ground 121.6.
Is the thing I need. Yeah.
United 83172, first point of place.
Yes.
United 83110, ready for copy. United 83176 to Pulau, Delta 2 Delta, runway 25 right, initial 5,000, squawk 6365.
Could you state the departure again, please?
Departure is Delta 2 Delta. Delta Oscar Lima Tango Alpha Delta.
Delta 2 Delta, initial climb 5,000 feet, 46365, United 831.
United 83173, that is correct. Contact ground on. Contact ground on 121.65.
Thomas Ground 121.75, United 863, thank you.
So that is it. And who else questions? 110. 106 Kuala Lumpur, for reading here. 103 to Kuala Lumpur. So, contact go now 1 box, runway 5 right, initial 5,000, squawk 6376. Just confirm squawk 6376. Contact 110 with that is correct. Contact ground 1.
Delivery on a 1289, request for Kuala Lumpur.
Contact 1289.
Speedbird 47 Charlie in sequence.
47 Charlie, Democrat number 3. KLM 14 number of all Go ahead, from AJJ. Crossfire AJJ, you need to Lalamu, closer to Delta, runway 25 right, initial 5,000, 6261. Medyo Lalamu, via Delta to Delta, runway 25 right, 6261, initial 5,000 feet, crossfire AJJ. Crossfire AJJ, feedback correct, contact ground 121.075. Switching to 121 is not only by crossfire AJJ today, thank you. 5 here.
Collect 35, guys.
125, stay to Kuala Lumpur, Delta to Delta, runway 25 right, initial 5,000, clock 63.6235.
Okay, clear the destination stop. 2 departure 25 right, 5125, dash 6235.
125 is confirmed is Delta to Delta.
Yes, Delta to Delta.
Gonna do 5, thank you so much, contact ground 121.6. Speedbird 47 Charlie, clear.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, go ahead.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, clear to Kuala Lumpur, Delta to Delta departure, runway 25 right, initial 5,000, clock 6347.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, clear to Kuala Lumpur at Delta 2, departure 2 Delta, 25 right, initial climb 5,000, squawk 6347, first and Golf 7 with Juliet.
47 Charlie should be clear Kuala Lumpur, Madan, Kuala Lumpur is Unedited.
You're absolutely right, Captain, so I'll go Whiskey India Mike Mike.
Yeah, that's correct. You guys open ground 121.6.
21-6, very nice. Good morning.
And have a good one. And then one
Thank you.
You've been fortunate, Charlie. British Kuala Lumpur Medan, near my Delta to Delta from 85 right, initial 5,000 feet, clock 6366. Juliet Tango, open ground 121 decimal 6. That is correct, and reset clock 6377. Last station standby. Standby.
Carter, good morning. Firefly 301 on stand Romeo 27, type 737-800, looking for clearance to Whiskey Indigo Mike, please.
55307. Break KLM 14 type 0.
Go ahead, for KLM 17.
KLM 14 type 0 method. All South South departure, runway 25 right, initial 5,000 feet, Fox 6316.
Delta to Delta departure, 25 right, 5,000 feet, 463
14 Tango replay, correct, contact ground 121 and 26.
Also one that, thank you very much. Next time, Delta.
14 Tango, Tango 121 decimal 75.
I've got the best line, 117, thank you very much.
Gonna have the clearance delivery, Indonesia 802, stand golf 49 times 777, 300 ER, flight level 380, requesting clearance to Kuala Lumpur, information to us.
Last station, take on time.
Indonesia 802.
802 and 5. 802, I don't have a contact.
1 second, 802.
Indonesia 8812, clear.
Okay, 8812, go ahead.
Indonesia 8812, clear to Kuala Lumpur, country Singapore, Seoul to Delta, runway 25 right, initial 5,000 feet, Fox 607.
Clear to the Manila Correction, can you point the name via Delta to Delta? I'll take to 5,000 feet and 6270, Indonesia 8812.
Indonesia 8812, please, right, correct.
Indonesia 8812, gate 46.
Wow, that was great connection.
Selamat siang. Connect 25 November, Sim.
Connect to my number, go ahead.
Connect 25 November, please to Kuala Lumpur, Medan, Seoul to Delta, runway 25 right, initial 5,000 feet, Fox 6374.
First destination, Delta 2 Delta, 25 right, 5,000 feet, initial 6374, confirm.
Ava, be very correct.
Connect to my number.
Connect 25 November, contact ground 121. Fly 5301.
Pass your message.
55301, clear to Medan Kuala Lumpur, Seoul to Delta, runway 25 right, initial 5,000 feet, Fox 6367.
Cleared to destination via the Delta to Delta departure, runway 25 right, initial climb 5,000 feet and squawk 6367 for Firefly 301.
5501, contact 55601, replay is correct, contact ground 121 decimal 75.
Over to ground on 121.75 for Firefly 301. 21750. 6367 on the squawk. 6367. Feel sorry for the guy on clearance. He is busy. 6367. That's the squawk in. So we don't need you.
All stations, stand by, controller changing in progress.
Ah, controller change. He's tapping out. Fair enough. Right, over to ground. Let's see. That's the wrong frequency. That's useful. Over to ground. Here we go. Right. I should probably get about ready to go before I contact ground saying I'm ready to go. So, APU needs to come on. So we'll start that, and we'll throw all the things on. We've got plenty of fuel in the centre tank, so we'll throw those pumps on as well. APU should be starting up fairly shortly. There we go, we got a low pressure light, that's a good start. I need some brightness on here, it's a little bit dark here. Packs are on at the moment, which is fine. APU starting. Now I am now taking off from 25 right. It was 25 left, which is frustrating. So
And ground United 550, Papa 2,
there we go. So we are now a long old way away, so I suspect taxi will be... God, there's no cut over there. Ah, this is going to be right pain. Sierra Papa 1, Whiskey Charlie 1. Alright, taxi instructions are going to be fun. How's my APU doing? Ah, we have power. Fantastic. Right, switch your ground power off. You don't need to do that, but I did it. Propits don't need to come on yet. Packs are up. That's on. That's done. So we head down here and we do ground ops. We do door management. That's all fine. Ground service vehicles. No, ground connections. Get rid of the GPU. And we remove the chocks. Lovely jubbly, it's done. I am probably going to use the in thingy PMDG pushback. I might go straight back. We're going to go straight back or no. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm ready to go. And Jakarta Ground, Firefly 301 on stand Romeo 27, request push and start. Facing east for Firefly 301. Pushback. Rose to face east, never eat. Moves to the left. Select target.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead.
We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our right.
Copy that. Ready for push tail right. Heavy sprint brake, please.
Brakes released.
Ground United 83 down to effective angle.
Okay, we have an engine spinning up. That's a good
Brakes
start.
released. Here we go.
Holding point November 1, Papa Whiskey, Whiskey Charlie 2,
4,
United
5,
83
fuel in. Check. Lovely. The other one going. Landing altitude. That's a good point. 225. Elevation 23. 20. Okay, we can leave it at 0 then. Sun's nearly going. Are we still fuel. But potentially not. Okay, that's on. So we are going to close the isolation valve to get one of the packs back on, which is fine during that. Passenger comfort, switch the seatbelt lights on, switch that on. And they're on. That just finished, that's just finished. That can go back to both. You to auto, you to that. Those are lead off. And APU off. There we go. Right. Let's run through the checklists. Generators on sorted, probe heats now. On anti-ice, don't need isolation valve to auto. It is engine start switches to continuous. Auto brake is set to RTO.
Pushback complete.
Is
Please.
parking brake for them to
Brake set.
disconnect. Recall is fine. Flight controls will check momentarily. Ground equipment, they are still clearing. Okay, where's
Salute release. Guidance on your right. Have a good flight.
Okay. Flight controls. Left, right, forwards, backwards, rudder. Lovely. Flaps are in place. We don't want weather on. Airport on you. We'll go terrain on you. Have that on that. And I've got traffic just in front of me, which I expect. Okay, right, let's get some taxi clearance. This is going to be long. Too late. He's gone. Oopsie. Well, I'll have to push him back and see if I can get Jakarta Ground, Firefly 301, off stand Romeo 27, looking for taxi clearance, please. Sierra Papa 1. Swiss. Jakarta Ground, Firefly 301. Can you just repeat those instructions again quickly, please? Busy, busy. Jakarta Ground, Firefly 301. I think the previous message was blocked. Could you please repeat the taxi instructions? Taxi to the holding point November 1 via Sierra Charlie 5, Sierra Papa 2, Whiskey Charlie 2 and November Papa 2 for Firefly 301. Okay. Sierra Charlie 5's there. Okay. Let's go. Dum, dum, dum. Let's get out of it, shall we? We are moving forwards. Fix work. So, up right at the end here. Sierra Charlie 5. Then it's Sierra Papa 2. Jakarta Ground, Firefly 301 at Sierra Charlie 5. I have an aircraft in front of me. Am I right to take Sierra Papa 1 to get to Sierra Charlie, to get to Whiskey Charlie 2? Firefly 301. Right, so Sierra Papa 1 up to Whiskey Charlie 2. Just the second right. That's the third right. Excuse the burp there, everybody. Apologies if anyone is watching. On stream. It's the early morning coffees for you. Okay, so new information mic is apparent now, so that's fine. QNH is 1009, so we'll just update that. And there, we're taking the next turn onto Whiskey Charlie 2 here, so we just need to slow down. We are in mode Charlie. Here, look at that. Oh, beautiful. We'll just put a bit of pace in. Guess up to 20 knots, shall we? Try and get this as quickly as we can. At some point I'm going to go up to 121.6, which we've got plugged in already. Let's do some before takeoff checklists. Flap set to 5, stabilizer trim. I've not set the trim. That was a silly thing to do, wasn't it? We do that. Take off. Trim should be 4.98. Yep, that'll do. You still on the taxiway? Yep, good. Take your feet off the pedals for a sec. No, you shouldn't do that as a pilot. What are we doing? 15 grand speed. Speed it up a bit. Back to this MCP V2 plus 15, which it is heading is the runway. Is it the runway heading? Because we've changed runways and I put the other one in. 25 right, 247. Yes, that's correct. Initial clearance is 5,000. So that's set in there. Now we're going a bit quick between the two. Do you say November Papa 2, so that's the second one that goes across the top. Vehicle is fine. I'll get a little bit over to the side here. Over to ground on 121.6. Thank you very much for your service. Oh, look at that takeoff. Oh, it's worth a screenshot. Am I going to get there in time? Bosh. Yes. Over to the other guy. Go to ground, Firefly 301, approaching November Papa 2. Firefly 301. Continue taxi November Papa 2 to holding point November 1 for Firefly 301. Lovely, so that's all good. So we are 4 planes behind Speedfoot 47 Charlie, which is the Simfest team, who we are flying along with today. Well, we're flying along with the whole of Worldflight, but specifically the Simfest UK guys is who got me into Worldflight, who got me interested in Worldflight. So, yeah, it was really a bit slow here. It was really them that got me properly interested in it all. So, yeah, cool to be just behind them. So there we go. If you are interested in more about Worldflight, Worldflight in the no, correction, it's !WF. Get you more information on that. Hello. Don't crash off the taxiway, Andrew. On without doing my switches, so let's do this. Ooh, that's the wrong one. Nope, not that one yet. They are correct as they should be. Right. the stream's working. To be fair. So let's just have a quick look at that.
Ground Indonesia 8 Proposition 2.
Is it online? A bit low. Yeah, volume is right, let's fix that. Logitech volume up a little bit. So come down a bit.
Ground, very good evening, Southwest 1, 8 with 10, Roger 8, 5 request,
Southwest 180, Roger, push cyber feed. November, Charlie 2.
Turn the
Space him is
Perhaps up a bit.
Austin for Charlie 2, Southwest 180, thank you. No,
right, that's a bit better. I'm not told to hold. Keep listening out.
Ground Indonesia 409 vacated runway 25 right, ready for taxi to the gate.
Indonesia 409, Roger, stand by. I'll call you back. Singapore 352, ground.
Singapore 352, go ahead.
Singapore 352, are you ready for taxi?
Affirm, Singapore 352.
Oh, what's tower? 118-200. Set that.
All stations, stand by for 2 minutes. Stand by for 2 minutes.
Stand by for 2 minutes. Roger.
Singapore 352, taxi November Charlie 5, November Papa 2.
Singapore 352, taxi November Charlie 5, November Papa 2. Ground Channel 31 Hotel Golf.
Channel 31 Hotel Golf, ground hello, 3 taxi November Papa 2, and expect point November 125, right?
TU taxi November Papa 2, holding point 25 right.
Seabird 47 Charlie on frequency.
Good, Boston Charlie.
Seabird 47 Charlie, contact tower 118.2, bye-bye.
Well, that Lufthansa just seems to have gone in front of me, but oh well, whatever.
Asia 881-200.
I'll close up. I don't mind. It's all fair and lovely.
Asia 881-200, and see.
Ground Oscar Yankee Lima Golf, and the sound is complete, ready for taxi.
Oscar Yankee Lima Lima Golf. Yep, just stand by for now. I just have a few more things to complete. Just I'll call you back.
Thanks.
Emirates 357 ground. Emirates 357 ground.
Go ahead, sir.
Emirates 357 contact tower. 118. That's question 118. That's what.
Tower 118, decimal 2, Emirates 357 today.
Put your spoilers out in front of me. Bit rude.
At Jakarta ground, Eastern 1961 heavy taxi northbound of Whiskey Charlie 2 for April and Juliet.
Last station calling confirming.
Eastern 1961 heavy.
Eastern 190 taxi Whiskey Charlie 2 November Papa 1
Roger, taxi Whiskey Charlie 2 and November Papa 1 to April Juliet, East 9621.
Southwest 188,
Inertia 802. So we check, you're ready for taxi.
Hey, sir.
God request for the Batik 754.
Batik 754, Roger, standby. Person approved facing north, expect November Charlie 5, break, inertia 802. So, taxi November Charlie 3, November Papa 2, holding point number 1, right, correction, inertia 802, taxi November Charlie 3, hotel November Papa 1.
November Charlie 3, hold short November Papa 1, Indonesia 802.
Southwest 180, hold position.
Hold position, Southwest 180, I have stupid captain.
Ground left 2.
Southwest 180, continue taxiing for November Charlie. Question, follow the Boeing Garuda Boeing 777-300 on November Charlie 3.
Follow to 777, Charlie 3 November, taken this run, wait. Following 777 Southwest 180, thank you.
Flight 1 Echo, Roger. Just continue taxiing now for November Charlie 3. November Papa 2 holding November 1 or 2 right?
November Charlie 3,
Shannock 25 November ground. One Charlie Bravo, yep, follow the traffic in front of you for holding point number 1, right, 255.
Roger, we'll follow the traffic.
Ground Prosper 880, stand Echo 61, ready for push.
Ground Indonesia 409.
Shannock 25 November, sorry for the delay. The expected time is 5 minutes. We just need to clear out all the traffic on November 1.
Ground Prosper 880, stand Echo 61, ready for push and start.
Prosper 880, yep, I'll call you back. This is a massive flow of traffic currently. I'll call you back for that.
No problem, 880.
Shannock 25 November, was that last call for us? Expected delay 5 minutes.
From Shannock 25 number, it's just holding of traffic currently. The flow at November 1 is just a bit overflowed, so we just need to get the traffic on departure first. So expected minutes of, I'd say 5 minutes anyway.
No, understood, sir, no problem, just checking that course for us.
What? Last session calling, was that Baltic 089er?
French Baguette, forward to San
French Baguette 2-4 with the Foxtrot. Yeah, I have to, this is a whole turn, so I'll call you back.
Ground, hello, roof of cargo 8161 November 8 with new clearance, request taxi to 25 right.
For the cargo 8161, roger. So continue taxiing November, say again actually?
Yeah, roof of cargo 8161, only request taxi to the line, we have the new clearance.
Roger, Alpha Cargo 8161, continue taxi November Papa 244 number 1.
Left November Papa 2 holding point, right roof of cargo 8161, thank you.
Singapore 102, requesting for CT2.
Singapore 1102, yeah, I was just about to call you, contact tower 118 as well. 2, bye-bye.
Singapore 2, thank you for your visit.
Well, hello 73,
Singapore
Hilo
178,
73. However,
Singapore 178, go ahead.
Singapore 178, contact
yeah,
tower 118 as
slightly
well,
different
bye-bye.
view.
Tower
Saw me on the other chat on
thank you for your
Simfest.
bye,
Good to have you over here.
Giant 1471.
Just for clarity, I am most definitely not a streamer, so the stream quality won't be brilliant, but it's a different view. And obviously you saw 47 Charlie taking off there just with a slightly wrong model matching livery there, definitely not the right livery. Yeah,
Southwest
all good.
180 negative.
Just in this lovely
we're just
queue
trying
to get out of the
so just hopefully.
airport and leave Jakarta. Oh, I'll probably park very good. It's getting quite dark here as well. The night.
You're 903, along with Charlie.
And there's a 903, roger. Let's continue on with the Charlie to avoid that.
Continue with the Charlie. And Lufthansa Cargo 836, we can accept November Papa 2 departure, does help.
German cargo 8286, negative, I'll put that.
Worth a try.
Out of ground, Malaysia 721 on November 4, requesting taxi to the gate.
Malaysian 721 after the passing traffic route, they are right to left, continue taxi November Charlie 4 for Golf 1.
As after traffic passing, continue November Charlie 4 to Golf 1, 2, Malaysia 721.
Ground ground Indonesia 409, November 5, taxi to the gate.
Indonesia 409, roger. Take a, continue on November Papa 2, join November Charlie 4, for span of 1.
November Papa 2, November Charlie 4, Golf 117, Indonesia 409.
Indonesia 409, just to check it's Golf 1.
Golf 17, Indonesia 409.
Plastic 754. Roger. Stand by hold position. I'll call you back.
Ground, Batik 089, ready for start. Parking stand Delta 31.
After we've taken off, it's going to be
Batik
which
089, roger. I'll call you back. Stand by.
this one.
Stand by, Batik 089er.
It's either service. It's either going to be 125450. 125
Telegram, Juliet Tango 32, which is the holding point.
130
Juliet Tango 32, yep, contact tower 118.2.
Okay, so it's going to be either of those. And then
one for Tango
after
ground.
that,
Yeah, go ahead for 1 for Tango.
Yeah, 1 for
be
Tango, contact
any
tower
sort.
118.2.
There's loads.
118. Thanks very much and see you next time. KLM 1 for Tango.
German cargo 82860.
Danza Cargo 886, go.
German cargo 8286, same for you. Contact tower 118.2, bye-bye.
18.2, Danza Cargo 886, great job, see ya.
Foxtrot Alpha 301, ground.
Pass a message for Firefly 301.
Firefly 301, contact tower 118.2.
Over to tower on 118.2. Thank you very much for your service. Great job.
Boys. 190 knots, 100, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 25 right, clear for takeoff and reach 357 heavy.
Juliet Tango
Hello,
32,
it's your boy with some cargo 886. With trim the line.
Juliet Tango.
This.
Juliet Tango 32, behind the passing traffic, light up advance runway 25 right, behind.
One on behind, Juliet Tango 32.
Jakarta Tower, Firefly 301 in the Q425 right.
Evaluation sequence number 5.
Number 5, 5530.
Emirates 357, contact Jakarta Radar 124.35.
124.25 and reach 357.
Under 20, welcome to Soekarno-Hatta, ticket via Mike 7 and turn left November Papa 3.
Vacate on Mike 7, November Papa 3, Qantas Studio.
Hello 73, how many legs am I planning to fly? I've got 11 legs scheduled in for this week. First one today, bit of a gap until Tuesday, couple on Tuesday, 3 on Wednesday I think it is, 2 Thursday, 3 Friday I think maybe, and then the final leg on the Saturday. So quite a few that I'm planning to fly this week, so yeah, it should be good.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely a busy week for me. Yes, quite a lot to do, but should be a good week. Managed to get some time off work, so yeah, good.
Please land runway 24, Emirates 140.
Skyway 20 Yankee, line up and with runway 255.
71 standby. Break. Juliet Tango 32, contact Jakarta radar.
I forgot to take this week off from work. That's a shame. Yeah, I try and watch as much as I can. This is the first time I've taken time off work to watch or participate or anything. So yeah.
Juliet Tango 32, Tower, say frequency again.
Come on, plane.
Juliet Tango 32, 124, decimal 35.
Departure 134.35.
Skyway 20 Yankee, supersede 100 degrees 10 knots, China 100. Runway 25, flight clear for takeoff.
Take off runway.
Killer 14 Tango, behind departing traffic, line up and with runway 25 right behind.
Behind departing traffic, line up right runway 25, right behind. Stay down more for takeoff.
Okay, so it's the KLM right there. I've got the stream on my other screens. They're going up and down a little bit. I've got it muted.
That's fine, tower, super green 527, Alex before.
Have to catch up with why that
Super
is.
green 527, continue approach and reduce.
Continue approach to force, super green 527.
Skyway 20 Yankee, contact Jakarta radar 124, decimal 35. Good.
Oh, I don't know why my bar at the top stopped working. Yes, I do. Because I pressed the wrong button. Let's fix that, shall we?
Killer 14 Tango, runway 25, right to for takeoff, surface wind 1 and 0 degrees 10 knots, China 1009 now.
There we go, that's better.
Unit 1009 and 25 right, clear to takeoff, clear that 14 takeoff.
Lufthansa Cargo 8286, please set your squawk 6220.
6220, Lufthansa Cargo 886.
And Lufthansa Cargo 8286, behind the passing traffic, line up and with runway 25 right behind.
Line up and wait, 25 right behind Lufthansa Cargo 886.
Emirates 14 Juliet, turn right on November Papa 3 to holding point November 8 Mike,
ready
coast
to
runway
go
25
here.
right.
Line up and wait, we're already in squawk mode. Charlie. So it'll be strobes on. Start selectors we can already check now. So we will hold
Emirates
short
14 Juliet,
here.
turn right on November Papa 3
We will put
and
park brake
holding
on for a
point
second.
November 8
So
Mike.
engine start selectors
Coast
are
runway
already
25
on
right.
continuous. Landing lights will come on. Strobe lights will come on. Auto throttle. We can arm that now. Might pop off. We'll double check it. Transponders already on. Weather radar will come on. Spoilers are not armed. Okay. And we're taking off at 25 right. So.
Tower,
Green 527, runway 24, clear to land.
clear to land, runway 24, super green 527.
Killer 14 Tango, contact Jakarta radar 124, decimal 35.
124.35. Thanks very much. See you next time.
124.35.
Yeah.
Just plumb that in.
Lufthansa Cargo 8286, surface wind 1 and 0 degrees 10 knots, China 1009, and runway 25 right clear for takeoff.
5 right, clear for takeoff, Lufthansa Cargo 886.
Off it goes. Right, I'm going to get a line up and wait. I should do now.
Again, Sukrana 301, behind the passing traffic, runway 25 right, line up and wait behind.
Behind departing traffic, line up and wait behind Firefly 301. Right. Landing lights on. Strobes on. Start moving forwards. We want our weather on. We want our traffic on. Flaps are set. Speed brakes are up.
Emirates 14 Juliet, clear to cross runway 25 right, packet via November 8.
Clear to cross runway 25 right, that's via November 8.
I see 25 right. Heading lines up with the runway.
8286, contact Jakarta
That's fine. Quickly run through them again. Engine start selectors we've checked. Landing lights are on. See? Yeah, landing lights are on. Strobes are on. Auto throttle is armed. Transponders on. Weather radar is on.
Welcome to Warahata, packet via Max 7 and holding point November 79. All check the program. Holding point of our Charlotte and
Right, we are ready to go.
Emirates 140, contact ground 121.6.
Contact ground 121.3.
Emirates 140, negative 121.6.
121.6. Approach you.
Five 201, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff. Surface speed 1900 reach 10 knots, QNH 1009.
QNH 1009 out and clear for takeoff. Firefly 301. Up to 50%. Stable. Toga. Let's get out of it.
Clear 1471 behind passing traffic, line up and wait runway 25 right behind.
Behind the departing traffic, line up 5 right behind.
Airspeed alive.
Hello, Canex 25 November, on November plus 2 behind
80 knots.
Pada 69er, runway 24 clear to land, surface speed 170 degrees, 07 knots, QNH 1009.
Copy that.
V1, rotate.
2.
There we go. Step out.
Positive
There we
rate
go.
climb.
Positive rate. Gear up.
Oh, hello, Canex 25 November, we're on November plus 2 and we are behind the empty 11.
You know, we're above. I'm going to throw in autopilot. For some reason VNAV's gone off. Let's put VNAV back on. There we go.
55301, contact you for the radar 124.35.
Over to 124.35 for Firefly 301. Jakarta radio, good evening. Firefly 301, passing 2,500 feet.
Station calling, station call sign.
Firefly 301.
Firefly 301, identified climb, maintain 10,000 feet.
Up to 10,000 for Firefly 301. Up the altitude, 10,000. Flaps. Get them up. There we go. 10,000. Okay, so let's run through the after takeoff checklist. Landing gear is up. Landing gear lever is up. Flaps are on their way up. Auto brakes come back off. Pressurization is pressurizing. That's good. Oh, isn't that pretty? Pretty sky. Anti-ice. What's the temperature? 28 at the moment, so I don't think we're going to need anti-ice just at the moment. We'll just check.
Indonesia 8812, turn right heading 360.
360
Stat is 17 at the moment.
Julia Tango 32, cancel altitude resistance.
So we shouldn't need icing right now.
Juliet Tango 36, say again.
Centre fuel tank's got loads
Juliet
in,
Tango
so
32,
won't switch that off
continue
just
climb
yet.
level
Runway
280,
and
cancel
taxi
altitude
lights can
resistance.
come off, which they have. Landing lights are still on.
Up to 280, Juliet Tango 36.
Okay. We are up and away. We are heading to
Firefly 301, continue climb level 210.
up to 210 for Firefly 301. 210.
Indonesia 089er, turn right direct. Indonesia 089er, turn right direct, Sydney, descend 9,000 feet, QNH 1009er.
Direct Sydney, descend 9,000 feet, 1009, Indonesia 089.
Indonesia 089er, contact arrival 125.450.
12545, Indonesian 089, bye-bye.
Departure, good evening, China 1471, passing 3,000, Giant 1471, identified, climb 10,000 feet. Climb 10,000 feet, China 14.
Okay, it's above 10,000, so landing lights can come off. Once we get through the transition altitude, we will jump over to standard, which is 11,000, so that's just coming up. We've got some traffic about 15 miles ahead of us, 12 miles ahead of us, 2,000 feet, 2,500 above us, so that's fine. See him out there in front. What we're doing, TATS 24, stats 8. Shouldn't need anti-icing just yet. And there's 11,000 over to standard.
Indonesia 906, liner, visibility 5. And
Indonesia 6906, direct Lupa for island runway 24, we have minimum fuel quantity.
Indonesia 906, roger, continue descent, level 130 and parallel flat pan.
File flag lane.
Departure, good evening, Southwest 180, this view the Tango.
Okay.
Southwest 180,
I think I have forgotten to
climb
mention
9,000
stop.
feet. Climb 9,000 feet, Southwest 180.
So,
Giant 1471, continue climb
right,
level
we'll let the
200.
passengers out now, so that's fine.
Juliet Tango 32, contact Jakarta 132.7.
Over to center on 132.7.
Uniform Kilo Victor 20 Yankee, continue climb level 280.
Indonesia 8812, did I need to continue climbing to level 280?
Indonesia 8812, affirm, I told you already. Climb level 280.
That's level 280 Indonesia.
And Indonesia 8812, track direct Cusco.
Back Cusco, Indonesia 81. Can you repeat the direct?
Indonesia 8812 actually track direct Pardi.
Direct Pardi, Indonesia 81.
And Indonesia 8812, contact Jakarta 132.7.
Can you wait, Pardi.
Indonesia 8812, you should have because it's in your flight plan. Papa Alfa Romeo Delta India. Indonesia 8812, contact Jakarta now 132.7.
Okay, so tat's still above 10. Stat is
Indonesia 969er, continue descent
minus
1000 feet,
6.
GNH 1009er.
Got a layer of cloud up there, but I don't think we're going to go into it just yet.
KNS 1009er, Indonesia 696. And Indonesia 696, contact arrival. Indonesia 606, contact arrival on 125.450.
Good evening, Singapore
Coming up
128,
to flight
maintain
level
5000
210, so I'll expect a call fairly shortly.
Indonesia 669er,
Hopefully,
125.450.
go a bit higher.
Southwest 180, 9000 feet.
Southwest 180, continue climb level 150.
Continue contact level 150, Southwest 180. Good evening, Singapore 178, maintaining 5000 feet.
Singapore 178, identify, climb, maintain 9000 feet.
Right, so it looks
Okay,
like
say again.
we're landing on 05.
Singapore 178, climb, maintain
Which is
9000 feet.
good, so ILS
Climb maintain 9000
05.
feet, Singapore 178.
Condition of pop-ups.
Indonesia 969, ready to with me. KLM 14 Tango, continue climb level 260.
Copy, fast flight level 260, available for
Wi-Fi.
Singapore 1102, we currently passing 3000 feet.
Why does it
Singapore
stop me?
1102, identify, climb 7000 feet.
Why does it
Flying
stop me at
7000 feet,
21 or 20? Silly thing. Right, I don't know why it's done that.
Southwest 180, continue climb level 190.
Delta's in at 2. It's below 2. Right.
Singapore 178,
For
continue
whatever
climb
reason,
level
Delta's
180.
in at below 2.
Continue climb level 180, Singapore 128.
Let's fix that.
Singapore 1102, continue climb level 170.
Currently climbing 170, Singapore 120.
Uniform Kilo Victor 20 Yankee, contact Jakarta 132.7.
Why not? I've got updated.
Welcome. KLM 14 Tango, continue climb level 270.
I've updated my air haven't I? Yeah. October 31st, November
Lufthansa
28th.
Cargo 28, Project 8286, continue climb level 260.
Continue climb 260, Lufthansa Cargo 836.
And KLM 14 Tango, report indicated airspeed.
Currently 286 knots.
And report in Mach number.
0.69.
Sorted.
Lufthansa Cargo 8286, report indicated airspeed.
Indicated 340, Lufthansa Cargo 836.
Keep an eye out for that.
Roger, thank you. Airfly 301, continue climb level 250.
Up to 250 for Firefly 301. Alright, 250, which means we can
Giant
bust
1471, continue climb
the
level 240, right turn heading 360 for
restriction.
separation.
So we will hit the altitude intervene, it will throw me back into climb, and up we go.
Giant 1471. Giant 1471, climb level 240, right turn heading 360 for separation.
Switch climb to final 240, right turn 360 for time 40 seconds.
Southwest 180, continue climb level 230.
Continue climb for level 230, Southwest 180.
Right, so we are very close to ending the departure, which is at Dolta.
Station
Suspect
current again, call
we're
sign
about
only.
to go out is... Yeah,
French
love that call
Baguette
sign.
24 Whiskey Foxtrot, climb maintain 10,000 feet.
I'm out of departure now. So the next will be over to Jakarta Control, but I don't know what number that's going to be.
Continue
There's
climb
about
level
3 of them.
190.
It's 132, 100, 120,900.
Singapore 1102, negative 190.
Work that one out when they tell me it.
Singapore 178, continue climb level 220.
Continue climb level 210, Singapore 178.
Singapore 178, 220.
Continue climb 220, sorry, Singapore 178.
KLM 14 Tango, continue climb level 280, contact Jakarta Control 132.7.
132.7 and continue climb at level 280, KLM 14 Tango.
Lufthansa Cargo 886, continue climb level 270.
Continue climb 270, Lufthansa Cargo 886.
Lufthansa 886, apologies, actually 280.
Say again, Lufthansa Cargo 886.
Lufthansa Cargo 8286, climb level 280.
280, Lufthansa Cargo 886.
Worldflight 301, continue climb level 270.
270 for Firefly 301.
Giant 1471, climb now level 260. Giant 1471, Jakarta.
Jakarta, turn 1471, go ahead.
Giant 1471, continue climb level 260. Singapore 1102 for separation, turn right heading 360.
Heading 360, Singapore 102.
Singapore 178 for separation, heading 350.
Heading 350, Singapore 178.
Southwest 180, continue climb level 260.
Continue climb for level 260, Southwest 180.
Singapore
French Baguette 24 Whiskey Foxtrot, continue climb level 180. Singapore 352 identified, continue climb at level 140.
Climb level 140, Singapore 352.
Giant 1471, turn left heading 280.
Say again, heading?
Giant 1471, 280.
Left heading.
Lufthansa Cargo 8286, contact Jakarta 132.7.
327, Lufthansa Cargo 886, bridge up TM.
Yeah. Firefly 301, continue climb level 280.
280 for Firefly 301.
Singapore 178, approaching 220.
Singapore 178, continue climb level 250.
Continue climb level 250, Singapore 178.
Singapore 1102, continue climb level 240.
Continue climbing 240, Singapore 132.
French Pocket 24 Whiskey Foxtrot, continue climb level 280.
WIII Logan from the Cargo 816 on heavy southern speed 25 12.
The station calling ticket.
Lufthansa Cargo 8161 passing 3775 12.
Lufthansa 8161, identified climb flight level 150.
Climb level 150, Lufthansa Cargo 8161.
Singapore 352, continue climb level 240.
Continuing flight level 240, Singapore 350.
Singapore 1102, left turn heading 330.
Turn left heading 230, Singapore 102.
Firefly 301, contact Jakarta 132.7.
Last station calling say call sign only. Firefly 301 Jakarta identified climb flight level 360.
Lovely jubbly, right, okay, so we have climbed to cruise altitude. Do that, get me going up. There we go. Okay, that's us.
Good evening, Singapore
Oh,
178,
over to
maintaining
radar.
250. Singapore 178 Jakarta identified climb flight
Cruise,
level
I'm going to make
400,
ourselves
direct
go a little bit quicker, I
climb
think,
flight level
if I can.
400
I'm
and
going
direct
to do
party
decimal
Singapore
810.
178.
Hit that. Do that. Cruise. Should be fine. Fuel at WIMM should be that. Plenty. Right. I'm going to make a very quick break for the loo. I'll be 30 seconds. Got a wireless headset so I can hear if they call me.
Firefly 301 direct to the Max Russell.
And that's me back.
Worldflight 301, direct Juliet Mike Bravo.
Direct to Juliet Mike Bravo for Firefly 301.
Chicago, good evening, China 1471, flight level 23.
JN 1471 Jakarta, identified flying flight level 380.
Flight level 380, China 1470.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, contact Jakarta 132.3 today. Speedbird 47 Charlie, contact Jakarta 132.3 today.
Jakarta 132.2, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Negative 132.3.
132.3, Speedbird 47 Charlie, thank you.
Good day.
Singapore 102, we still currently tracking 26, level 265, and directly to party.
Singapore 1102 Jakarta, identified climb flight level 380, direct party.
Direct party, level 3, 050.
Okay, well, let's have a bit of a check here. So we've got 57 miles to top of climb. We've got a way to go before top of descent, but we can start planning some bits in. Get the forecast now. We might update them a little bit nearer, but I might as well get the winds now while we can.
Lufthansa Cargo 8286, direct Juliet Mike Bravo.
Direct Juliet Mike Bravo, Lufthansa Cargo 856.
Jakarta Control, good evening, Southwest 180, flight level 280.
Southwest 180 Jakarta, identified climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Jakarta, Southwest 180. Singapore 178 leaving my airspace, monitor advisory 122.8. Singapore 178, you're leaving my airspace, monitor advisory 122.8.
Interesting. Optimum is 3.8. Filed for 3.6. 3.6 in there. If we can get into.
Flight Target 24 Whiskey Foxtrot, Jakarta identified climb flight level 380.
Singapore 178, go ahead.
Singapore 178, you're leaving my airspace, monitor advisory 122.8 today.
122, can you repeat the frequency, please?
We are in the cruise.
For advisory.
Monitor you, Unicom 122, thank you for your help. Singapore 178.
Singapore 136, contact Jakarta 132.3 today.
And the old
32.3,
speed.
Singapore 136 for the help, and Malam.
Malam.
So they're doing decimal 79. Doing 1. Let's just check what the guy in front of me is doing. Got some space here. 492, 476, 464. 548. The guy behind me is absolutely clapping along.
Emirates 357, contact Jakarta 132.3 today.
Say again, please, for Emirates 357.
Emirates 357, contact Jakarta 132.3.
132.6, Emirates 357, today.
Is that for me? I missed that.
Lufthansa Cargo 8161, Jakarta, return to squawk 6201. Singapore 1102, you're leaving my airspace, monitor advisory 122.8.
We're going faster than that.
Lufthansa Cargo 8161, Jakarta, identified, climb flight level 340. And Singapore 352, confirm on frequency.
Singapore 352.
Singapore 352, Jakarta, identified, climb flight level 400.
Climbing line, flight level 400, Singapore 352.
Jakarta Raider Emirates 357, could you confirm the frequency, please?
Frequency 132.3.
132.3 or 132.6?
132.3.
132.3, thank you.
Jakarta radar Firefly 301 request.
Go.
Is it possible to get flight level 380?
Oh, Firefly 301 unable due to traffic.
No problem at all, just thought I'd ask.
Chicago radar, hello, Channel 25 November, climbing flight level 280.
Yeah, I suspect. Yeah,
Channel
this
25
guy
November,
is
Jakarta
there.
identified climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Channel 25
Alright,
November.
let's stick at 360. Let's just fix that then.
Juliet Tango 32, contact Jakarta 132.3 today.
Over 2, center 132.
Alright, we've picked the speed up a bit. So we're now doing, what are we doing, 482 across the ground. Yeah, a good chunk slower than a few of them. Okay, doke. So I suspect I'm going to go over to 13. I might stick with this guy actually. He seems to be changing planes that. Yeah. Okay. So I think we'll probably stick with this guy. I just think it's separated by altitudes, and as we're not going up to 380, we can't get it. We're up at 270 knots, decimal 814 now, which is right on the envelope, which is fine. So let's have a quick look here. Progress. Top of descent 362 nautical miles. About 100 nautical miles away, we will we'll start doing descent calculations and the approach briefings. Yeah, so for now, I will leave this on this sort of view. There's not much to see outside. If you want to say hi, feel free to say hi. But yeah, not much else to say at the moment. Yeah, so I'm going to mute myself for a little bit, and yeah, if you want to say hi, feel free.
Connect 25 November, maintaining flight level 360.
The next 25 November, public thinking.
Sampai dari kanan ke kiri, selamat malam. Assalamualaikum.
Indonesia 900 Jakarta, identified, climb level 340.
Level 234, Indonesia, nada ke kiri, masalah.
Jove, hello, good morning. It is going all right. It's busy. There is a lot of planes about, but it's good so far. We're in the cruise at the moment. We are 326 nautical miles from our top of descent. Trying to keep pace with the old 747's fun. I am right at the top of my speed envelope. So yeah, I wouldn't want to go much quicker than that. It'll shout at me if I do. But yeah, so far so good. Nice queue to get out, but we were I think off the ground at what was it? About 11 o'clock Zulu. So, yeah, all good. Yeah, all in all, a decent time so far. It is pretty dark out, so not much to see. So I'm just giving you oh, look at the moon. There's a pretty view of the moon. But yeah, I'll just keep you on a view of the instruments like this. Cruising at 360. I saw a queue on VATSIM radar. Did you bring enough fuel? Yes, I have a 90-minute on top of my standard reserves of 45 minutes. I've got another 90 minutes of fuel, so I'll be landing pretty heavy, which should make landing fun. But yeah, I've got plenty of fuel at the moment. I am scheduled to land with 8 tons of fuel on board. Normally I'll be landing with about 3.5.
French forget 24 Whiskey Foxtrot, direct Juliet Mike Bravo.
Yeah, 90 minutes should be fine. Just always wary of those holds and things if things get really busy. But yeah, we've got a lot of planes going in. I think our destination has. Let me see if I can work it out. It doesn't show me right on there. 52 arrivals coming in, including some A380s and all sorts of fun. So, yeah, wanted to make sure I had enough.
Jakarta, selamat malam. Indonesia 802, flight level 260, next position, Gusco 15 nautical miles, requesting higher.
Indonesia 802.
Yeah, I tried to request higher earlier to get up to 380, but was denied, unfortunately. I've got a plane at 380 just about to overtake me. There is a big old 747 just behind me, a couple of thousand feet above, so yeah, I can't go up. Did I not want to bring the MAX? No, on the grounds that I knew it was going to be really busy. I know the PMDG, I know the NG variant backwards. I know every single element of it. The MAX have still got a few things I'm learning on, plus there's a couple of bugs in the MAX that I've hit a couple of times with weird engine failures on startup and things like that. So because I know the NG from PMGG works well.
Jakarta 132.32.
Over to 132.3 for Firefly 301. Yeah, because I knew the PMGG, because I knew that it works well, I just wanted to make sure that I took that one, just to eliminate any weirdness and stuff. I might take the max for a couple of the other legs I'm doing, but we'll see how we get on. Jakarta Radio, good evening, Firefly 301, flight level 360.
Firefly 301, maintain speed Mach decimal 79er.
Decimal 79er for Firefly 301. Boo, he's slowing me down.
Taiwan 20 Yankee, Roger, report back.
Jakarta, good evening, channel 1471, flight level 380.
Giant 1471, maintain speed Mach decimal 79er.
Alright, so that's us just hit the Juliet Mike Bravo waypoint.
Contact Jakarta 133.2. 133.2, plus 942, terima kasih, selamat malam.
They give you a flight plan, you have to fly. Yes, so let me, in fact, I think I can probably show you this quite easily if I do this. And do... Right. Here we go. Cool. So, I think I can bring this up on. Yeah.
United.
Here we go. Cool. So this is the planning center. So this basically gives you every single route. So this is approved. They approve it with the ATC that's going to be on in the during the week that's doing the ATC. It's all planned in, every single leg here. So we're currently on this leg, the fourth leg of Worldflight, Jakarta to wherever it is we're going. Whiskey Indigo Mike. So you can see there's an approved one there. You can then hit plan in SimBrief in there, and it will automatically load SimBrief. It will fill in all the details. You then just pick your plane. It's got approved Worldflight plan in the SimBrief comments, so everything is in there. Everything is already done for you. You just select your altitude and the plane you want to fly, and hit generate, and then you've got your flight plan there. They've also done for every single airport, if you hit brief. Well, that's the departing airport actually. So if I go down here, so this is where we're going, Kuala Namu, something like that. But yeah, they give you a briefing of everything that we've got here. So you've got your arrivals, what your diversion airports are, information about the runways and all the general information, some high terrain to the west and south. So, you know, I've been through and read all of this and understood all of this. But yeah, so they give you all of the information. It's a highly planned event. Yeah, there's so many people that fly on it. It's crazy. Coming out of Sydney yesterday, the first leg, I think there was something like 130, 140 departures, so they needed it to be, they need to be really well prepared, and they've done a lot of work to make sure it's as easy as possible for people to fly along and easy as possible for the ATC to manage, because yeah, it just gets a little bit crazy really at times. So yeah, pretty cool really. They do a good job. Nice indeed. Yep. I know what you meant the first time, but all good, Joe. So, current ETA is, what have we got? Let's have a look here. Progress. Top of descent, 245 miles, so just spot on half an hour to top of descent. And exactly an hour to our supposed landing. We'll see if we get that or if we have to slow down a bit, but yeah, it should be good.
Jakarta Control, Salam Balance, Southwest 180 with you.
Southwest 180, ready for copy Alpha.
Say again.
Southwest 180, copy Alpha.
Southwest 180 again.
So, I do this, I think. Gonna go back into lurking mode. Alright, Jave, no worries at all. I've stuck the radar on so everyone can see where we're going. But yeah, no worries at all. Good to catch up with you. Thanks for dropping in.
Pittsburgh 47 Charlie, contact Jakarta 133.2.
Jakarta 132.2, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
133.2, 133.2.
133.2, thank you, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Jakarta. Volkswagen 2 for Whiskey Foxtrot, ada tipat maintenance with decimal 7 minus. Singapore 136, contact Jakarta 133.2.
132.2 for Singapore 136, selamat malam.
Roger, radar Singapore 352, flight level 400.
Singapore 352, continue as fast.
Jakarta, KLM 1 Tango request 5 minutes after flight deck.
Okay, 1 Tango, roger.
Oh, thanks, Jove. I've just seen that you went and donated over on the Simfest channel. I do appreciate that. These guys are a good bunch, and they've raised a lot of money for the charity that they raise money for, the Lullaby Trust. So yeah, thanks for donating. Well, hello Dougal. Flight is going well, thank you very much. Lurking is all good. More than welcome in. Yeah, flight's going fine. Takeoff went well. So far I haven't made any mistakes and I've not missed any calls, so that's a win in my books. 143 miles from top of descent. And yeah, progressing well. Lots and lots and lots of traffic. But yeah, most enjoyable. But yeah, thanks for dropping in.
Zulu Tango 32, contact Jakarta 133.2. .
Stay in frequency.
Unit Tango 32 contact Jakarta 133.2.
Over to 133 decimal 2. Juliet Tango 32, thank you.
That's your car, KLM 1 Tango, back on flight deck.
KLM 1 Tango Roger.
So, we've got about 100 miles, 125 miles to our top of descent, so we'll do a bit of planning for the approach. So we're coming in on 05. I'm going to aim to come off at Echo. Should be all good. Do the performance calculations in a little bit. Got some interesting taxi routes here, so depending on where we're going, so if we come off at Echo, they've got, so we're landing runway 05, so it's this top section here. If we come off at Echo, depending on where they put us, they're either going to put us over at Victor or Yankee. Got some predefined taxi routes, so that's fine. Hello. My USB hub is doing weird things, so it's just tried to put my gear down in midair. Slightly annoying, but fix that. Everything else is where it should be, that's fine, all looks good. I've got a very weird USB hub that keeps doing weird stuff. I'm going to replace it at some point soon, I think. So, yeah, that's fine. So taxi routes, we've got what we need. Let's have a look at the approach. So start the ILS 3,000 feet. Should we stick some minimums? Stick some minimums in. Straight in. ILS decision height 230. Well, not too much in the way of scrolling to get that set up, which is nice. Okay, so that's in 230 on there. Final approach course is 045. Final approach course is set. Nav 1, so the ILS 109.3. 109.3. We'll do that Nav 2 as well. 109.3. There we go. I will get rid of those two so you guys can see things. Okay, so that's the ILS is set. I'm gonna put on some range rings. So we are going to WIMM slash
Jakarta Radar, selamat malam Indonesia 802, flight level 380 over Jambi, maintain decimal 82.
Okay. The range rings in.
CDS filed Indonesia 802.
Okay, shall we see if we can get some performance calculations. I've already put the descent windows, already requested descent winds, so they're already in. I might update them in a second, it was a while ago I did it, but we're going to landing. We're landing on 05. Here's an interesting question. What's the weather?
52.2, San Chicago 826, marvelous job as always, see you next time.
KLM 14 Tango, contact Jakarta 133.2.
133.2, thank you very much.
133.2 is going to be the next frequency by the sounds of it, so I'm going to plumb that in so I've got it. There we go. Few clouds, 330 at 3 knots, nice and quiet. Few clouds at 17, scattered at 18, 28 degrees, 27 dew point, altimeter 1008. Doesn't say it's raining, so we're going to go with dry. We will import the aircraft details. That takes into account the remaining fuel burn, flaps 30, no anti-ice on because it's 28 flipping degrees. Reverser, we'll leave it as no credit in case they fail. Auto brakes 3, import the weather. Lovely, calculate that. So that thinks we're going to end at 5.9. I do auto brakes 2, 7.9. See, that's I think that's too long for exiting at Echo. The whole runway, so I was trying to find it. Our runway is 2,303 feet. Echo's about 60% of the way down. That might be alright, actually. I'm going to leave it on 2. And if I need to take over manual braking and increase it a little bit, that's fine. Just out of interest, if we've got reversers, drops it only by 200 feet. Reversers do nothing. Alright, we'll leave that there. Flaps 30, that's fine. So, go back over to here then. And we go over to init ref. Approach ref. So we've got... over to Jakarta on 133.2. Thank you very much for your service. Great work. Alright, we move over to Jakarta radar. In a second, check if there's anything going on. Doesn't appear to be. Jakarta radar, good evening. Firefly 301, flight level 360.
Firefly 301, hello, cleared Media 2 Charlie, expect ILS 05.
Cleared for the Media 2 Charlie arrival and expect the ILS for 05, Firefly 301. Lovely. Just going to double check that's what I've got put in. Media 2 Charlie, yep. ILS 05, transition of Popax, which is all good. Love it. Everything's in as expected. Back to our init ref.
Media 2 Charlie, expect ILS 05.
So, what have we got here? Flaps 30, the ref's 149. It says 145 on there, but yeah, you know what, I'm happy with that. Let's go with what's in the FMC. Okay. Adds the 5 knots on for the wind correction, so we put it in minus the 5 knots. Okay. So, aim is to come off at Echo, come off at Delta if we don't make it. Auto brakes 2. We want a nice landing. We will autopilot down to 1,000 feet. And then I'll take over I'll work out whether I'm going to do the throttle or I'll leave it on auto throttle. I'll probably do the throttle. Missed approach. Missed approach details. At map, turn left and intercept the outbound. There's a VOR R350. Proceed to Novep. So, we come in and at map. Missed approach point. Where's map? Let's just put this on here and see if I can.
Juliet Tango 32, leave media heading 020.
Turn right to 020.
I'll tell you what I've not done. I've not updated my heading
Juliet
since I
Tango
turned.
32, just
silly,
do the
wasn't
turn
it?
after media.
Boeings. Okay, we're going to auto brakes too.
Say again, you want me to turn 020?
So missed approach.
Yes, I want you to turn 020.
Basically, turn left.
Waypoint media. So after the waypoint, you can start
Intercept
proceeding.
outbound. There's VOR to Novep. Okey-doke.
Thank you.
Right, let's just check the overhead panel. Landing altitude is set at 0. Confirm. Landing altitude is 20 or 23, so yeah, 0 is fine. Pressurization is done. Landing data is in. Approach speeds, VREF in. ILS frequencies are set. Auto brakes are set. Minimums are set. Nav, radios and MCP all set. Center fuel tanks, we've got 0.91. We'll wait until they disappear out. The fuel disappears out of the center tanks. So that's fine. Cross check, we don't need engine start selectors. When we get to descent, we'll go on. Other than that, we're all looking pretty good. Let's just check.
Singapore 532, report your position please.
352 is inbound.
So we've got a TAT of minus 17.
You're on the wrong frequency, sir. Contact
A
132.
stat of minus 45. So if we get any clouds,
132 decimal
visible precipitation, we need to put anti-ice on. I don't think we're going to. It says there's a few clouds, and I've not got anything on the weather radar, so it should be fine. I'm going to just do my forecast winds again, just in case that's changed.
Maintain speed 280 knots over to 121.2.
You're welcome. Skyway 20 Yankee, leave media heading 020.
I feel like I'm going to get told to head 020 when we leave Media. Where are we? Oh, FMC message. Forecast uplink ready. Load them in and see if that's changed at all.
Emirates 357,
No, but it's in.
Continue level 340.
Where is Media in relation to where we are?
357 is possible request level 360.
Emirates 357,
there's Media.
climb and maintain
So
level
about
360.
518 level
40, just over 40 miles from Media. Oh yeah, well, it's on my legs as well, I could have just looked there. Okay, so I think it's going to be a 220 coming out of Media. So just be prepared for that. Top of descent coming up.
LM1 for Tango on conversion speed 280 knots.
On conversion speed 280 knots. Scale M1 for Tango.
Top of descent in 17, so we'll request it shortly.
1471 at top of
Giant 1471, descent level 250.
I'm going to request descent too, I think. And what am I on?
Firefly 301 for sequencing, turn right heading 010.
Right to 010 for Firefly 301. 010.
Jakarta, Lufthansa Chicago 8286, request descent.
Lufthansa Cargo 8286, descent level 240.
240 via profile, Lufthansa Chicago 88.
Skyways 20 Yankee, descent level 240, contact 121.2.
Jakarta Control, Salam Bar, Southwest 180 with you, flight level 320.
Southwest 180, selamat malam, recycle squawk 6206.
Set squawk 6206, Southwest 180.
Lufthansa Cargo 8286, turn right heading 020.
Right, heading 020 and I assume sequencing.
Affirmative sir, everyone needs to turn 020 for the sequence.
This will be fun.
Jakarta Radio, Firefly 301, request descent.
Firefly 301, turn left heading 310, descent level 250.
Left to 310 and descend to 250 for Firefly 301. Okay, altitude down to 250. We'll get that going. So you guys can see on stream.
Lufthansa Cargo 8286, speed 280 knots.
Alright, we are on our way down.
Good day.
Speed 280 and contact
Let's go back up for some reason. Blue. There we go.
Chicago 86.
It's 121.2.
112, San Chicago 86, thank you.
Alright, on the way down. Top of descent checklist, then
KLM 14 Tango, turn right heading 020.
altitude
speed 280
pressurization still
right,
looks
020,
fine.
280.
Good. Any data's all in. RS frequency's done. RTO is set. Barrows minimums all in. Radio set. Top of descent. Don't need anti-ice. There's a little bit of rain just off to the left, I can see there, but I think we should skip that. So that'll be fine. Keep an eye on things. Crossfeeds don't need. Engine start selectors.
Giant 1471
Continuous.
on conversion, speed 280 knots.
Landing lights, 10,000 passenger signs on 10,000 as well, and altimeters at the transition. Okay,
KLM 14 Tango, contact
we have started our descent.
Can't
Can't see much, it's a bit dark, but it'll do.
Giant 1471, turn right heading 020.
Turning right heading 020, trying to move.
French Baguette 2 for Whiskey Foxtrot, Cliff Media 2 Charlie, expect ILS 05. Giant 1471, descend level 240, contact 121.2, good day.
level 240, and then...
Dougal, yeah, a few 380s, but not at the moment as many as I expected. There's a lot of 747s, a lot of 777s, but there are a few 380s out there, but certainly not as many as I was expecting. What have we got on that radar? We've got one in front there. 1, 2...
Firefly 301 on conversion speed 280 knots.
On conversion speed 280 for Firefly 301. Which is fine. What is my transition level?
Indonesia 9000, Waalaikumsalam. Request estimate over Celsius.
Good question, what is my...
Indonesia 9000, 130. Next call over
130.
Celsius.
Okay. Yeah, so a good chunk of 380s, but not quite as many. I expected everybody to be in a 380, quite frankly, but there's a lot of...
Then right heading 020.
Right to 020 for Firefly 301. Get this over to 020.
Jakarta, good day. Singapore 352 inbound media flight level 400.
Singapore 352 super, hello. Recycle your squawk 6215.
Looking 6215, Singapore 352.
Firefly 301, descent level 240, contact 121.3, good day.
121.3 and down to 240 for Firefly 301.
Singapore 352, confirm squawk 6215.
Singapore 352, Aton, you are identified. Cleared media 2 Charlie. Expect ILS 05.
Cleared media 2 Charlie, expect ILS 05. Singapore 352.
Right, hold on. 240.
Lufthansa Cargo 8161 Heavy, hello. Cleared media 2 Charlie. Expect ILS 05. KLM 14 Tango, left turn heading 270 degrees.
Left turn 270 degrees. KLM 14 Tango.
Lufthansa Cargo 8286, stand Volvo 130, speed 250 knots. 130, speed 250, Lufthansa Cargo 886. KLM 14 Tango, descend Volvo 140, speed 250 knots.
140 descending and 250 knots, KLM 1.
Down approach Firefly 301 through 250 for 240.
Giant 141, descend Volvo 140.
Yeah, it's all for spacing, there's lots coming in, so they just need to slow things down a bit. So we got a bit of a wiggly S pattern. You didn't hear me. Oh, there we go. Firefly 301, flight level 240.
Firefly 301 identified, descend flight level 150.
Down to 150 for Firefly 301.
Giant 141, just to make sure you descending Volvo 140.
Flight level 140, time 42.
Gillette Tango 32, contact Medan 119 or decimal 7.
Appreciate you're busy, Dougal, but if you are listening, is all the audio right? Can you hear VATSIM at the right sort of volume and so on like that? If you can just do me an audio check, that would be appreciated.
10,000, between H1008 to San Chicago rated.
Audio's fine. Ah, Mr. 90, hello. Thank you for joining. Glad audio is fine. Thank you very much for your check on that. Appreciate it.
1008.
1,000, QNH 1008, KLM 1
General 471, left turn heading
Lovely, thank you,
270
Dougal.
degrees.
Appreciate that. 5x5. That's him tiny bit quiet. Noted. I will just do a little bit on it and we'll see how we get on. If it gets too loud, let me know. Excellent, thank you. Right, so at 280 we are heading down to 15150. What is our fuel? We got 0.6 in the centre tanks, so that's all groovy. Passenger signs come on at 10,000, as do landing lights.
Skyway 2080, descend 10,000 feet.
We don't need any speed brakes because we're keeping nicely in line.
WIII Lufthansa Cargo 8286.
Your subwoofer is rumbling.
Medan 119
Excellent.
7.
I'm gonna get rid of that's it.
Radar. And 119 is decimal 7 San Chicago rated 6.
Expecting a turn to the left in a minute.
Approach Salam Balam, Southwest 180 with you, descend to flight level 240, heading 020.
So it's 180, Salam Malam, descend flight level 150.
This is flight level 150, Southwest 180.
Not entirely sure where that 747 is going.
Continue descend 1000, KNH 1008, radius speed 250 knots.
He's a couple of thousand feet lower than me, 4,000 feet lower than me, but he's very close. I don't know where this guy's sending me. We'll see if he changes my direction in a minute. I expect he will.
Firefly
Here we go.
Left turn heading 270 degrees.
Left 270 for Firefly 301. Charlie 4 Tango down to 6,000. Is that the guy in front of me? Oh, yes. Yeah, there are a few ahead of me. What are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ahead of me. Which, interestingly, and quite pleasingly, is only 1 different from when we took off. There were 6 ahead of me when I took off. And now there's 7. That 747 that's off to my left over here somewhere. That guy over there that you can see put his foot down and overtook me mid-air. Very rude. But yeah, all good. I'm doing these turns a bit slow. Should we up it to a 30-degree turn? Okay. Okay, so so I am over on 121.2, which is approach. Final approach is 119.700. So I'm going to put that in because I suspect I will get that.
Medan 119.7.
Put that in on the backup. 119.700.
0,000 feet and contact something on 119.7.
Okay. Yeah, and I've just heard 119.
Left turn heading 230 degrees.
Left 230 for Firefly 301.
Southwest 180, left turn heading 3100 degrees.
Over we go. So yeah, we just heard 119.7, so that's final approach tower. Then will be 1186 once I've moved over there. So we'll put that in as well. Stream elements. You've done donate, but it's not replied. Why? Oh, why is that not working? Donate. Stream elements, you are useless. See, if I do it, it works. Maybe I need to give stream elements a different role. I'll work out if that is the case after I've landed. Right now, it's not important. But yeah, if you guys want to donate to the gloriousness of Worldflight, I am supporting the Simfest UK team, so head over to Just Giving and have a donate. If you're not watching, I suspect most of the people in here are down to 150 and speed 230 knots for Firefly 301.
301 negative, flight level 130 and speed 250 knots.
130 and speed 250 knots for Firefly 301.
Jan 1471, maintain 1000, contact Medan 119er, decimal 7.
Okay. Yes, if you want to donate, feel free. Just Giving link is there. They are giving away an any builds.
Southwest, question, Southwest 180.
Slowing down? We're not really slowing down. I'm going to throw the speed brakes out. They're giving away an any build scenery for this particular leg. So head over to watch them. And yeah, if you donate any amount, you'll be in the pot to win an in-build scenery of your choice. Come on, plane, slow down, you slippery thing. Alright, it's 250, put the spoilers away. 94 miles from our destination. We're at 250, we're heading down to 130. Every time.
Get to 4, which is October 25, get diesel power 150.
Every time I hear French baguette, it makes me chuckle. Love it.
Flight level 150, Southwest 180.
Southwest 180, maintain 150.
Maintain 150, Southwest 180.
They're getting a bunch of turbulence. I've not seen any so far, but we'll see how we go. It's all good. How are we doing on the centre fuel tanks? 0.4.
Southwest 180, descent
If
power 130.
I'm going to say if we get to 50 miles out and the fuel centre fuel tanks are still can't believe that. Well, if we get to 50 nautical miles and the centre fuel tanks have still got fuel in and haven't given us a warning to say they're empty yet, I'm going to switch them off, because otherwise, sod's law.
Worldflight 301, descend 10,000 feet, Connect 1008, and proceed direct Mahib, speed 220 degrees north.
Speed 220 knots, direct to Mahib and down to flight level 10 and QNH 1008 for Firefly 301.
Firefly 301, confirm 10,000 feet.
10,000 feet for Firefly 301. Yes, we've gone past the transition at that point. That was a lot of instructions, wasn't it? All at once. Mahib. Direct to Mahib. Hello.
Level 65 to identify distance level 150.
I can just do LNAV because it's already our next waypoint.
Flight level 150,
So,
Singapore 252.
direct to Mahib, down to 220.
Left turn heading 270 degrees. Descend level
So it's down with a bit of speed brake and down to 10,000 feet. It's there, 1008 is the pressure, so we'll do that. That is super bright. Why is that so? Turn that right down.
Southwest 180, flight level 130.
South 180 standby.
Simfest UK lot are just on short finals. If you guys aren't watching, click on that link in the chat now to watch them. They are a few miles out. They will show you how it's done, and then you can come back and watch me to find out how it's not done.
Southwest 180, continue navigation direct Mahib, speed 25, discussion speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, direct Mahib and navigation clearance, Southwest 180.
Firefly 301, descend 10,000, confirm.
Down to 10,000 for Firefly 301. We're on our way.
Thank you.
Good evening, looking for cargo 8161, better 2 for 0 heading 028.
Standby Quebec, break Singapore 352, left turn heading 270 degrees.
Left 270 degrees, Singapore 252.
Zero, question, Lufthansa cargo
Right, that's being
8181,
stupid.
descend level
Let's
150.
do this.
Descend level 150, looking for cargo 8161.
Singapore 352, descend level 140.
140, Singapore 352. Alright, Shallow, Channel 25 November, turning right to the heading 020.
Channel 25 November identified, descend level 160.
Then flight level 160, Channel 25 November.
French Baguette 24 Whiskey Foxtrot, continue left turn heading 230 degrees. Firefly 301, contact Medan 119er, decimal 7.
119.7, thanks for your service, great job, bye bye.
Bye-bye. Southwest 180.
Resume number speed. Say again.
Qantas 25, resolution advisory. Now leveling 7,000, on descent to 5,000.
125, thanks.
Medan, Firefly 301, flight level, 11,000 feet for 10,000 feet.
Fly 301, director, expect ILS approach runway 05, descend 8,000 feet.
Down to 8,000 feet and expect the ILS for runway 05 for Firefly 301.
Lufthansa cargo 8286, descend 6,000 feet.
Descent 3,000 feet, Lufthansa cargo 8286.
8286, 5,000 feet.
Alright, Lufthansa cargo 8286.
KLM 14 Tango, descend 6,000, reduce speed 230 knots.
230 knots, descend 6,000 feet.
Director, New Zealand 362 out of runway 5 at 1800 for flight level 240.
New Zealand 362, director identified flight level 240, proceed direct MIMO.
Direct Mamu, flight
10,000, hold on, landing lights on.
Now 15 Delta, turn left heading 150.
Passengers, tell them to sit down. On. All the attendants, that's on, that's on. Altimeters are set. VNAV disconnect. Really? Actually, no, hold on. VNAV disconnect should be fine. We should be doing 220. We are going well fast. I'm sorry. I was not paying attention. Slippery plane.
Lufthansa cargo 8286, descend 3,000, clear ILS approach runway 05.
3,000, clear ILS approach 05, Lufthansa cargo 8286.
KLM 14 Tango, descend 5,000, reduce speed 210 knots.
Reduce 210 knots and 5,000 feet.
Jan 1471, reduce speed 230 knots. 20 Yankee, contact tower 118.6.
Next to. Why did
Southwest
you
180, director, hello,
shout
expect
at me
ILS
traffic?
approach runway 05, descend 9,000 feet.
Someone behind me.
Expect ILS 05 and again direct to
Direct Mahib.
direct Magi, that's Southwest 180.
Ah, well. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
425, turn left heading 180.
Confirm 10 left, heading 180.
What is turn right heading 180?
Turn right, heading 180, for the 25.
Right, back on speed profile now. A little bit quick again. Come on, plane. Slow down. Oh, no, actually,
KLM 14 Tango, resume normal speed and reduce to your minimum,
It's
please.
fine.
Lufthansa cargo
55 miles
180.
out. Stick that on there. That's on legs, which it should be.
Jan 1471, descend 5,000 feet.
Keep an eye on that speed.
Jan 1471, descend 5,000 feet.
Not talking to me.
KLM 14 Tango, descend 3,000, clear ILS runway 05.
Clear ILS 05.
Turn that off. It's very bright. Can't remember. Oh well. Right.
125, turn right heading 2.
So far so good. 220, we're at 8,000.
230, 125.
get a descent in a bit. That's on altitude, that's that. Still haven't picked up the localizer. Just check 119.3 is right. Final approach course 45. Double check those.
Jan 1471, reduce speed 200 knots.
Using the 200 knots, time 14.1.
125, speed 210 knots.
210, call it 25.
Southwest 180, 9,000 feet.
Southwest 180, descent 8,000 feet.
Descent 8,000 feet, so Southwest 180.
Firefly 301, descent 7,000 feet.
Down to 7,000 feet for Firefly 301.
Lufthansa Cargo 8286, contact tower 118.6.
Go through V speed and we'll go down at 1500, I think. There we go, down we go.
Jan 1471, descent
Get the
3,000
speed
feet.
brakes out, gonna start going too quick otherwise.
In the 3,000 feet, time is 05, time 14.
KLM 14 Tango confirming you're reducing to your minimum.
Yeah, I am getting on there.
Center tanks on at 0.1 tons. I'll switch them off in a minute.
Suspect at 24 Whiskey Foxtrot director, hello. Expect ILS approach runway 05 and a decent correction, maintain 10,000, proceed direct Mahib.
I'm at 7,000 feet. Speed brakes can stay armed,
125 and
as they will need to be in a bit.
280, call it 25.
KLM 14 Tango, contact tower 118.6.
118.6, thank you very much, see you next time. Director, sorry, fortunately,
The updated ATIS, winds 280 at 3,
Sorry for Charlie, Julius, director identified plant level 2.0,
no
proceed
water,
direct Mahib.
total air temperature is plus 22, so we don't need anti-icing on.
First 25, are you able to proceed direct Popak?
220, 7,000 feet, all looking okay at the moment, no pressure.
Southwest 180, 8,000 feet.
Southwest 180, descend 7,000 feet.
Descent 7,000 feet, Southwest 180.
Firefly 301, descend 6,000 feet.
6,000 feet for Firefly 301. Okay, that is center fuel tanks out of fuel. So we will switch both those off. That gets that out the way. Right, so we're not expecting any.
Firefly 301, reduce speed to 210 now.
210 for Firefly 301. Okay, they are sequencing in the 747. Yes, I can see there. Yes, Jave, you are dead right. I spotted him. Hold on. Oh, he was is he a go-around? Looks like he was a go-around. Yeah, there's a 747. Okay, yes, let's throw the brakes out. Thanks for the heads up there, Jave. I had not spotted that, but yes, Qantas, who did a go-around. Okay, excellent.
Flight level 11,000, 230 knots.
About 352 director, expect ILS runway 05, descend 9,000
Well, that's rude, isn't it? Just throwing a 747 in front of me.
9,000 feet, Singapore 352.
I don't know. Do they not know who Firefly Air are?
180 standby. Firefly 301, reduce speed 180 knots.
180 for Firefly 301.
And 301 confirm descending to 6000.
Descending to 6000 for Firefly 301.
125 descend 3000, clear balance approach runway to correction runway 05.
Helps if I tell the plane to actually descend to 6000, doesn't it? Right, 180.
125.
Throw them out. Flaps are
125 descend
down.
3000, you clear balance runway 05.
3000 to $05, please. 25.
Ooh, he's going to be close. Come on.
In New Zealand 362, contact departure
In
128.3.
fact, I am going to reduce my... Oh, there we go.
128.3,
Come on, plane, slow down. Got flaps 5 out. There we go. Slippery bugger, this 737, isn't it? She doesn't want to slow down.
Medan good evening, welcome to Chicago 8.
Under cargo 8161 Medan. Expect electron 05, maintain 10,000.
Expect LS 05 Chicago 8.
Okay, connect to 5, switch where you're heading, sir.
Just 180, maintain 7000.
180, standby.
Mate, you can't give us a 130 degree intercept to self-assign. I'm vectoring myself here.
125, roger, and increase your speed to 200 knots when able.
I'm at 220.
Okay, maintain 220, and then once you're established, you can resume to your normal speed.
Medan Centre Firefly 301 can do 165 if needed.
Firefly 301, thanks. Reduce speed 165, descend 3000, clear ILS runway 05.
165, 3000 and cleared for the ILS for Firefly 301. Let's help this guy out a little bit. Flaps 15.
November, speed 230 knots.
Down to 165.
Feet.
We are cleared for the ILS. Down to 3000 feet.
November,
Throw the gear down, why not? Stop beeping at me, plane. Down to 3000 feet. Can you speed that?
Expect ILS 05. Check.
Right, 3000 feet. Cleared for the ILS, so stick VOR on.
81982, director identified transfer level 240, proceed direct mining. 34 Charlie Juliet, contact Jakarta.
Okay, turning for finals.
123, Port Junction at number 1.
We are going down. I want to go down a little bit quicker, I think, just to capture glide slope as well.
Cargo 8161, just be advised, my approach will be 160 knots.
Copy, thanks.
Southwest 180, request descent.
Okay.
180, descent 5000 feet.
Established what's tower on? Crap. 118,600.
Then 15 Delta turn left heading 180. Correction turn right heading 180.
Turn right heading 180.
There we go.
4352, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250 knots, Southwest 180.
Southwest 180, negative knots for you, maintain speed 220 knots.
220 knots, Southwest 180.
We're down Firefly 301 established on ILS.
Hotel 301, continue approach, break 125 tower, 118.6.
Jack, 125, 15 now.
Yes, switch to tower. Apologies for the delay.
No problem, thank you. 125.
Inbound course is set. Missed approach, thank you very much.
And contact tower 118.6.
Over to tower 118.6 and minimum approach speed for Firefly 301. Right.
Southwest 180.
Minimum approach, flaps 230. Throw that out. Down to minimum approach.
Director KLM 1, Tango standard mission to island 205.
KLM 1 for Tango, expect ILS 05, turn right heading
Slow this
15.
down.
Expect ILS 05, the right heading 15, Tango 1.
Okay. Landing checklist.
6,000 feet.
We'll go over to tower. Tower, good evening, Firefly 301.
Firefly 301, contact approach on 805.
Contact approach? I'm sure he transferred me across.
Japan 24 heavy, roger.
Yeah, I'm coming 25 short mile.
We're down approach Firefly 301. Did you transfer me over to tower?
Alpha 301 is from tower 118.6.
Firefly 301, maintain final approach speed.
Say again for Firefly 301.
Firefly 301, reduce to final approach speed.
Already at final approach speed for Firefly 301.
Firefly 301, thank you so much.
Oh, he talks quick, doesn't he? Right. Okay. Landing checklist. Start switches are on. Speed brake is armed. Landing gear are down. Flaps are at full. Everything else is good. Yeah. I think we're all good. So, 1,000. I will take over. Busy, busy, busy. Now I just need that plane in front to do a good job at getting off the runway.
Southwest 180 with view runway 05.
Southwest 180 Alpha. Southwest 180, Salamat Malam, Study approach runway 05.
1,000.
Taking approach 05, Southwest 180.
It's my aircraft. Oh, come on, get off the runway. I'm gonna have to do a go around here.
55321, expect late landing clearance.
Late landing clearance.
400.
Come on, get off the runway.
300. Approaching minimum.
125 John Tango.
Minimums.
Come on, clear me.
55321, clear to land runway 05.
Clear to land, Firefly 301.
100. 50. 30. 20.
Airspeed low.
Ah.
10.
Oh, that was rubbish.
7-1 tower hello.
Tower, good evening, Qatar 224, the line.
Qatari 224 tower hello.
Drop the thrust too quick. Right, let's see if we can get off here. Hold on. There we go. Right, we are off. Flaps up, speed brakes up. Slow down. And right, we are over the line. Lovely jubbly. Take a break there. I should have gone round really there, Dougal. Right, let's start the APU up.
Southwest 10, Southwest 180, safe and runway 05, wind 280 at
Landing lights off, strobes off. Taxi lights all on so I can see where I'm going. It's a pretty tower. And then I'm going to need to go over to ground, which is on 130 300 when he tells me to. Tower Firefly 301, clear of runway.
55301, thank you. Contact ground 130.3.
130.34 Firefly 301, thank you for your service.
Speedbird for submit 100 clear wing on my move on Alpha departure 01st level 240 initial standby 360 squawk 6340.
Speedbird 47 Charlie is cleared on the main move 1 Alpha departure 6340.
Cool, that's awful.
Repeat correct, flight ready for setup.
Welcome.
Ground, good evening, Firefly 301 at Echo.
Again, go sir.
Firefly 301.
Alpha Firefly.
AFM Firefly.
Firefly 301, welcome Alpha 1 Tango Sub Sierra. Speed 47, okay, that's fine, that's good.
That sounds like a good command.
Alpha, we are fully ready for pushback and start.
Lufthansa 311, triple taxi holding point hotel 05, final taxi route uniform 1.
Inform us from the taxi holding point 05, Lufthansa cargo for 250.
Ground United 317, please.
Stand by.
Taxi via Alpha 1 Tango to where for Firefly 301?
Lufthansa take off the behind the traffic passing right to the left.
I'm going to get out of the way because I'm still on Echo here, so I know I've got to go Alpha.
Alpha traffic, this is right sector.
Ground Delta 209 ready for taxi.
Delta 20, say again?
Ground Delta 209 ready for taxi.
Delta 209 taxi holding point hotel, runway 05, standard taxi route, uniform 1.
Okay, holding point hotel 05 by uniform 1, Delta 209.
Ground Firefly 301, just confirm taxi instructions again, please.
Taxi Alpha 1 Tango Foxtrot Sierra.
Alpha 1 hold short Tango hold short Sierra for Firefly 301. Oh, I fluffed that up. Okay. So.
Ground United 8317 stand 18 clearance.
Second call station.
United 8317.
United 8317.
Alpha 1's the next one.
Heading northwest.
Hold short Sierra. Okay.
Say again for United 8317.
United 8317. Push at approach heading northwest.
Wall Southwest 180, locate runway 05.
Southwest 180, welcome Namu, hold traffic ahead, hold short of Sierra.
Traffic ahead, hold short Sierra, Southwest 180.
United X317, push out approach, heading northwest.
We are not pushing back for United H317, we're requesting IFR clearance.
Oh, okay, sorry. United X317 clear to Bengaluru, Maimu 1 Alpha departure 05, climb level 240 initial, standby 3X0, squawk 5365.
Clear Bangalore, Maimu 1 Alpha, runway 05. Initial climb for level 240 and climb for level 380, squawk 6365 for United H317.
H317, repeat correct for report for center.
Hold short Sierra, so that's over here. And there should be a line to not cross.
Look.
There.
Traffic cargo airport taken.
Stand Chicago 8286, request traffic clearance to Bangalore approved.
Head to X6, respect BDC.
Expecting TC.
Enya 420 ready for taxi.
Go away, I don't want to see that landing, mate. That was disappointing. Yeah, it was a bit high when I...
Station, Scaling again.
A bit high when I came over the threshold and dropped the...
India 420 taxi holding point Hotel 05, Tata taxi route uniform 1.
Speed too much, so yeah, not a great landing. Very late landing clearance, so I really should have gone around at the point where it said minimums and...
taxi, uniform Sierra to stand number 1.
Locked.
Hey. For 301, for the taxi uniform Sierra Zulu stand number 21.
Taxi via uniform Sierra Zulu to stand 21 for Firefly 301. Okay, so uniform
H317 stand 18, request push and start.
Uniform Sierra, down there. Zulu and 21. Okay, right, I know where I'm going. There's a dog in my cockpit, that's unconventional. So, carry on round here, first left, all the way down.
Say again, station calling.
Neptune 2-3 Delta, stand 33 over at cargo, request flight back to Bangalore, information echo.
Neptune 2-3 Delta, Great Bangalore. Maimu 1 Alpha departure 05, climb level 240.
We see if GX is going to play now. GSX is going to play nicely. Apron Yankee.
With Bangalore, Maimu 1 Alpha departure runway 05, initial 340, standby 36.
2-1.
Squawk 6335, Neptune 2-3 Delta.
Neptune 2 Delta, repeat correct.
Ground, Thai 33 at Bay 26, we're ready.
Oh look, it's all appeared, that's nice.
Taxi Hotel 05 and taxi route uniform 1.
Take Zulu, and then stand 2-1, which has now got lots of things on it.
33, taxi holding point Hotel 05 and taxi route uniform 1.
Holding point 05, taxi uniform 1.
Ground, hello, Shannon 562, PDC, squawk 6334, stand 32.
Why have you put stuff there? Oh no, that's right, yeah.
Shannon 562, standby clearance, standby push.
Okey-doke, so that we don't blind... Oh, that's a big old...
Bye.
Hold on.
See that 47 Charlie, request push.
Oh, they're off already, speed bird.
Standby, all stations standby, all stations standby.
Taxi lights off, all stations standby. Okay. Turn you around. Oh, come on. Come on.
Current station holding taken. Last station holding taken.
See you, speed bird, 7 Charlie.
Bravo Tango to Whiskey Foxtrot taxi holding taxi apa 346. Taxi Alpha, Rec Bravo, Tango, Sierra.
Alpha Bravo, Tango, and Sierra,
And ground, good morning, United 1120, we're 6312, we're at
Wow, me parking was good at least. Right.
push and start.
Parking brakes on. Switch over to APU. I can't see.
Push confirm, heading northwest. United 11.
Kill my engines.
Anderson Skyway 2G6, PDC Redback.
Very good parking.
PDC,
I've got a dancing guy. He's very happy with my parking. He's even doing Gangnam style.
Good evening,
Well, I didn't know GSX did that, if I'm honest.
PDC 634, 1 for push.
There we go. Right. So, with that, can I get some better lighting on here than my silly torch? Give me some. Yeah. Right, let's do after landing. Let's do the shutdown. So, parking brake is on, electrical APU is on, start levers we have set to cut off, auto brake switch is back to off, window heat switches is off, probe heat's also off, anti-ice is already off. Passenger signs, yeah, we'll let them out, I suppose. Anti-collision lights, yeah, they need to go off. Blue. Anti-collision lights off, logo lights off. Taxi runway lights are already off, fuel pumps off. Hacks off.
Guard KLM 1465 clear to...
need to connect the ground power. Ground up. Set me chops. Press the ground power.
Maimu 1 Alpha departure, runway 05. Climb via seat level 240, standby 3, standby level 400.
Stairs, which is just waiting for something.
Maimu 1 departure 05.
Ground power's available. Switch the APU off. APU bleed. It's off. Doesn't need to be on. Lovely. That's it. We are down. Can I connect the stairs yet? It's not letting me. I don't know why. Why is it not letting me connect the stairs? No idea. Right, well, I'm down. I can't do anything about that. I am going to disconnect so that I don't take up another stand. He's too busy to say thank you, so I will just disconnect. Bye bye. There we go. First flight of Worldflight for me is done. 1 down, 10 to go. Landing rate, according to Volanta, 381. Wasn't a great landing. We will get them better over the week. As I say, probably should have gone around, but that is that. But with that, anyone that is still watching my stream, thank you very, very much indeed for coming along. Thank you for all your comments and conversation. It was great to see you all. Next stream for me is Tuesday evening. So we'll be doing Luleå, I think it is, over to Bergen. So that's at about, I think it's starting the stream about 16:30 Zulu, off the top of my head. But yeah, thank you very much everybody for joining. Hope you all have a great Sunday, and I will talk to you all much later on. See you all later. Bye bye.